What's up, world? My name is Sarah and welcome back to another episode of whatever it is that we're doing here. I don't know. I praise you. Did I compromise? Although that could be your personal style, and I don't want to create space very, very rarely, but I do struggle too. Number 4 is something I can't stress enough. Did I still look like myself? Absolutely. This is you and your life. That might help you out. It's time to be serious. Now, I'm not gonna tell you to absolutely horrible in them. Avoid someone said so. What you can and cannot wear, you can do that too. Today, I wanna talk about how to find and create your personal style. Now, I'm not here to tell you what you can and cannot wear, what kind of trends you should follow, but I wanna give you some tips and guidelines that might help you out, especially if you're struggling with what to wear. Now, I'm not gonna tell you to go out, buy these kind of pants, this kind of top, create your own wardrobe off of my opinions. That is not the theme of this video. I just want to encourage you to maybe rethink some things and inspire you to find that own personal style. So number 1 is to evaluate your lifestyle. Let me tell you what I mean. I used to work in an office in a corporate world, and I would wear certain clothing for that job. Did I still look like myself? Absolutely. Did I compromise? Maybe sometimes. But in general, what I was wearing then is totally different than what I'm wearing these days. I work from home, I thrift a lot. My style has changed in more of a lounge, comfortable vibe, but I do wear heels and dresses for special occasions. Now, that being said, thinking of your lifestyle, the things that you like to do, the things that you have to do, is going to dictate on what you wear. Now, if you are in a corporate business, that might be restricted to a certain style, but if you work, I don't know, at a coffee shop, maybe you're able to be more liberal on what kind of style you wear, and that is something you should kind of, when you go through what you like, keep in mind, because if you're someone like me that works from home the majority of time, maybe you don't need 8 pantsuits. Maybe 1 staple pantsuit is good enough, and you can then create space for the things that you're actually wearing. Now, this is not to hurt anyone's feelings. I follow trends as well, but if you are following only trends and that's what you're wearing, that's your style, that's going to restrict you in the sense of creating your own personal style. Now, I'm not saying don't go out and buy new things, and I'm absolutely not saying that you have to thrift everything. But if you are only into the newest trends, odds are you're gonna look like everybody else out there, which can be a great thing. And if you wanna do that, I support you 100%. But if you're trying to create your own personal style, maybe you look into something that's not trendy at the moment and pair it with something that's trendy at the moment, so you're not restricting yourself to this one type of thing. Now, one way you can avoid wearing just what's trending now is to go back decades and see the styles that look and feel comfortable to you. You can go on Pinterest, you can watch your favorite movies and shows, and stuff that doesn't go out of style often are certain basic styles that you can kind of add on to. Like, let's say you like the cowboy style. That has been in style for as long as I can remember. Obviously with a few changes here and there. But if you are into a cowgirl vibe, I praise you, go for it. Now, going off of that, number 3 is avoid the cookie cutter style. Again, this means that if you are wearing what everybody else is wearing, you're not creating your personal style. Although that could be your personal style, and I don't want to make you make any decisions that you don't want to. And that's why I encourage you to thrift. Now, maybe you are not a thrifter, but that doesn't mean that you can't find unique pieces near you. And what that means is maybe you go and look what your mom or grandma or aunt or uncle has in their closet that maybe they're not using anymore that you can incorporate into your personal style. I know thrifting isn't for everybody and it's hard to go thrifting sometimes, and even I struggle sometimes when I go to thrift. Very, very rarely, but I do struggle too. But it allows you to kind of explore and try something new. And the thing that I love a lot about thrifting is you find unique pieces that go with what you feel is comfortable and not the cookie cutter vibe that everybody else in the mall, in the city, in the restaurants are wearing. Number 4 is something I can't stress enough, and that is worrying if you're current or not. Who cares? If you feel fabulous, if you feel comfortable, if you feel like you look great, even if you are wearing something from decades ago that wasn't in style, isn't in style, but you still love it, that is the key to owning your personal style. You have to shake everyone else's opinion off, regardless of color or style or texture. This is you and your life. We only have X amount of days to live on this earth. Start wearing your favorite pieces. Ignore what everybody else is saying. You want to be bold, you be bold. If you want to wear black, you wear black. Anything and everything, as long as you're comfortable. You shouldn't give a damn about other people's opinions. Now, a big subject that is on my channel all the time, that is decluttering. That's important for your personal style. And what I mean is, if you are holding on to pieces that you've worn maybe once, or you're thinking that maybe you'll wear it once, that needs to go. I'm not saying get rid of your wedding dress if it's hanging in the closet or some other sentimental piece that you want to hold on to. That's fine. But in general, if you are hoarding clothes that you're not wearing, that's away from your personal style. And another thing is, it can be overwhelming standing in front of all the clothes that you have, trying to figure out what to wear because you're blocked by all this stuff that needs to be decluttered. So be mindful what you put in your closet and be mindful of taking stuff out that is not serving you. Number 6, in order to find your personal style, you're gonna have to try things out. If you are wearing 1 or 2 colors, 1 or 2 styles, and you're still kind of wondering, now is the time to mix and match. You're never going to find your personal style if you don't go out there. Now, sometimes it's gonna be a hit, sometimes it's gonna be a miss, but in order to find your personal style, create your personal style, it's time to be serious with colors, textures, and styles. Only you can find out what you like, but if you're not testing the waters every once in a while, how are you creating your personal style? Now, number 7 goes hand in hand with the number 6, and that is, after you test the waters, staples are your best friend. You will definitely go through phases throughout your life where you only wear jeans, or you only wear sweats, or you only wear dresses. But allow yourself to find new staples that you can stick with for a period of time, because those are the pieces, the shirts, the tops, the pants, the trousers, that are going to make you feel great. And once you find those staple pieces, it's going to be that much easier to put on an outfit and rock your personal style. Number 8, this is a fun one, and that is to document and journal the outfits that you like. Now, you don't have to take a picture and put it on Instagram if you don't want to, but if you feel great in an outfit, take a picture of yourself as a reminder for those days that you kind of feel like, oh, I have nothing to wear. And on those days, you can go back to your personal picture or journal, written journal, and find outfits that you felt great in, you look good in, and make your own Pinterest board and inspire yourself with the things that you already have and you know you feel great in. The last tip is something that I have touched on throughout this video, that I touch on most of my videos, and that is confidence. And confidence comes not from the pieces that you're wearing, but how it makes you feel when you wear them. I've seen many a times people wearing high-end designer clothing and look absolutely horrible in them. They don't either fit them, or it's just weird, or they're wearing it because of the brand and the price. but they have no style. They have no personal touch to it. And it's just wearing an item because someone said so. So real confidence in real personal style comes from within. So if you feel great in some black leggings and a simple top, you're gonna look 10 times better than somebody that just bought something because it was expensive and they think that that's personal style. That's not the case. Confidence comes from within when you feel good about what you're wearing. And that can be anything. I mean, I've styled men's pajamas with heels and looked amazing. You can do that too. Now, I would love to hear some of your personal style favorites, staples that you use and reuse. I love testing the fashion waters, and you guys always inspire me to think outside of my own box. I hope this gives you a spark to create your own personal style and give your girl some love and hit that like button. And remember to subscribe to the channel so you can find your way back for next week's video. Toodaloo.